Welcome children, this is my 8th video class. In that I am going to start new chapter, that is chapter number 4, operators in Java. Now in this we are going to study about forms of operators, that is unary operator, binary operator, ternary operator. Then types of operators, then arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, segment operators, increment and decrement operators, conditional operators. Now let us begin with the first, that is operators in Java. What are operators, or what do you mean by operators? An expression is built using variables, literals, or values. Operators are symbols which are used in expressions to perform arithmetic or logical operations. The variables or literal on which an operator is applied is known as operand. The operators need one or more operands to perform any operations. There you can say pay amount is equal to total amount minus discount. So operand is your pay amount, total amount and discount. When you talk about operator, then here equal to symbol is there and minus symbol is there. So these two are operators. Forms of operator. There are three forms of operators in Java as described in the following subsections. First one is unary operator. An operator that has just one operand is known as unary operator. Example of unary operators are plus, minus, plus plus, minus minus, not. Same, we are having second type or second form of operator that is known as binary operator. An operator that has two operands is known as binary operator. Example of binary operators are plus, modulus, greater than, and. Now third one is ternary operator. An operator that has three operands is known as ternary operator. An example of ternary operator is question mark and colon. Types of operators. First one, arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operators are used to perform basic mathematical calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. These arithmetic operators are considered to be binary operators because they required two operands to perform the calculation. These operators are used in arithmetic expressions in which operands can be constant, variables or method calls. Now table 1, I am listing some arithmetic operators in Java. So first one operator I am writing, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, remainder or modulus. Symbols there are plus, minus, multiplication, division or modulus. After that I have written expression like the value of x is equal to 13 and the value of y is equal to 2. So first expression for addition will be x plus y, that is 13 plus 2, result will be 15. Same way second expression is x minus y, that means 13 minus 2, that is equal to 11. Same x multiply y, the result will be 13 multiply 2, that is equal to 26. Same way 13 divided by 2, answer will be or result will be 6. Now same 13 modulus 2, that means remainder. What remainder you will get when you divide this 13 by 2? So remainder you will get 1. So this is all about your arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator, there we are having addition operator, that is plus. The addition operator add two operands giving the sum of two values, that is for example if I am saying 25 plus 7, that value is to 32. Same z plus 12, the value of z here is 10, so it will be like 10 plus 12, that is equal to 22. Same x plus y value is to 20 if value of x is equal to 12 and the value of y is equal to 8. So 12 plus 8 equal to 20. The operands may be of the integer data type, byte, int, long or the floating point data type, or floating point data type double or float. Next, subtraction or minus. The subtraction operator subtracts the second operand from the first, giving the difference between the two values. For example, 19 minus 8 evaluates to 11. Now z minus 12, it evaluates to minus 7 when the value of z is equal to 5. So 5 minus 12, answer will be minus because this 12 is greater than the value of z. So next is x minus y, evaluates to 3 because x is equal to 7 and the value of y is equal to 4. The operands may be of integer data type, that is byte, short, int, long, or the floating point data type, that is float or double in this addition operator and in subtraction operator. Now in third one, multiplication operator. The multiplication operator multiplies the two operands giving the product of two values. For example, 5 into 7 evaluates to 35. Same, z into 12 evaluates to 120 when the value of z is equal to 10. Same, x multiply y evaluates to 96 if the value of x is equal to 12 and the value of y is equal to 18. Now the operands may be of integer data type, that is byte, short, int, long, or floating point data type, that is float or double for multiplication operator. Next is your division operator. The division operator divides the first operand by the second operand, giving the quotient. If both of the operands are integer, then the result of the division will also be an integer, that is the decimal part will be truncated, that is removed. However, with either of the operands or both are float or double, the result of the division is a real number. For example, 38 divided by 5, result is 7, that is integer. Now 38 divided by 5.0, result will be 7.6 because it is a real number. Now 38.0 divided by 5, result in 7.6, again real division. 38.0 divided by 5.0, result in 7.6, that is also real division. Remainder or modulus operator. The modulus operator percent give the remainder of a division operator. For example, when 20 is divided by 3, you get the remainder 2 because 3, when you divide by 20 by 3, remainder will be 2, that is 20% 3, result in 2. Similarly, when you write x modulus 5, result in 3 when the value of x is equal to 23 because 23 divided by 5, remainder will be 3, so result is 3 here. Let us understand with the help of program all these arithmetic operators. Write a program to demonstrate the use of arithmetic operators. So here I have written public class arithmetic operators, then curly braces, public static void main string arguments. After that I have written integer x equal to 13, y is equal to 2. Now system.out.println x plus y evaluates to x plus y. It's a string or in double quotation, so come as it is. Here you can see x plus y evaluates to, everywhere where I have marked this double quotation will be common here this side. So first one is system.out.println x plus y values to x plus y without double quotation, so value will be there. What is the value of x here? The value of x here is 2, 13, and the value of y is equal to 2. So 13 plus 2 is equal to 15. Same way second statement you see system.out.println x minus y values to, that is x minus y. So the value of x is 13, the value of y is equal to 2. So 13 minus 2 is 11. Same way we can see system.out.println x into y values to x into y, that is 13 multiplied to 2, that is equal to 26. Now next one is system.out.println x divided by y values to x divided y. So the answer is 6. Same way system.out.println x modulus y evaluates to 1 because the remainder will be 1. In addition to binary form, plus and minus operators also have a unary form where they can operate on just one operand as detailed below. Unary plus operator. The unary plus operator is written before the operand. This operator results in the same value as the operand. For example, if a is equal to 15, then plus a result in 15, because plus means positive number. So 15 is positive number. If a is equal to minus 7, then plus x result in minus 7. If x is equal to 0, then plus x result to 0. Next is your unary minus operator. The unary minus operator also precedes an operand. This operator negates the value of an operand. That is, if an operand is a positive value, it converts the value of that operand to its negative value, and vice versa. That is, if a is equal to 15, then minus x result to minus 15. If a is equal to minus 7, then minus x result in 7, because minus minus will become positive or plus. If x is equal to 0, then minus x result to 0. String operator plus. You already have seen how the plus sign can be used to concatenate, that is string. Concatenate means to add two strings. Some other examples of concatenation are as follows. If we write 6 in double quotation plus 5 in double quotation, both will be considered as string, so result will be 65. 65. Room plus 39. Two strings are there, the result will be room 65. Two strings are 15 plus August, the result will be 15th August. So this is concatenation or addition of two strings. Now next is your relational operators. Relational operators determines the relationship between the two operands. By comparing them, the outcome of these operation is a Boolean value, which is either true or false. Java provides 6 types of relational operator as shown in this table. So operators are greater than, less than, equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. So here I have mentioned their symbols or represent their symbols. Here I have written expression like x is equal to 23, y is equal to 14. So x greater than y, that is 23 greater than 14? Yes. So result will be true. Same. Is 23 less than 14? False. So result is false. Is x equal to y? No. 23 is not equal to 14. So answer is false. Again, x, that is 23 greater than 14? Yes. So result is true. Is 23 less than or equal to 14? No. Answer is false, because the value is not less than or equal to. X is not equal to y. Yes, because 23 is not equal to 14. So their resultant will be according to the expression. So this answer will be either in true or either in false. Now let us understand with the relational operator with some programs. Now public class relational operator. There you see public static void main string arguments. There I have written integer x is equal to 23, y is equal to 17. So x greater than y is, that means 23 is greater than 17. Yes, because of this numeral values. Same, second one is 23, that is the value of x, is less than 17. No. Answer is false. X equal to y, that is 23 equal to 17. No. So answer is false. Now next we see x, that is 23 greater than or equal to 17. Yes, it is not equal to, but it is greater than. So answer is true. Same way, x is less than or equal to y. No, because neither x is equal to or nor is less than equal to. Now last one is x is not equal to y. So x is not equal to y is true, because both the values are not equal. This is all about your relational operator. Logical operators. Logical operators operate only on Boolean operands and are used to construct complex decision-making expressions. The following table lists the logical operators. Operators are logical and, logical or, logical not, and their symbols are and, or, not. Now let us see how Logical AND. The logical AND operator is a binary operator and is used to combine two conditions or expressions. The resultant value is a Boolean value. The result is true if both the values are true, and the result is false if either of the value is false. Now the table shows the truth value of AND operator. It has following syntax, that is operand 1 and operand 2. So here is operand 1 and its condition, here is operand 2 and its condition. Now result of operand 1 and operand 2. First, if both the operands are true, then resultant operand will be true. If both the operands are false, then resultant operand will be false. Either of the operand is true, then resultant will be false. Note that if one operand evaluates to false, the result is false. Let us take an example as follows. 25 greater than 33 and 25 less than 27. This will evaluate as this condition is false, second condition is true, and that means false and true, that resultant will be false, because either of the condition is false, then the resultant will be false. Now the result is false because first expression is evaluated to false. Note that logical AND operator has lower priority than relational operator. Logical OR operator. The logical OR operator is a binary operator and is used to combine two conditions or expressions. The resultant value is also Boolean value. The result is true if either of its operand is true. If both are true, table shows the truth table for the OR operator. That is, it has following syntax, that is operand 1 or operand 2. Operand 1 is having conditions true, true, false, false. Operand 2 is having condition true, false, true, false. Now result of operand 1 or operand 2. If both statements or both operands are true, then resultant will be true. If either of the statement or the operand is true, then resultant will also be a true. If both operands are false, then only it will result to false. So this is the condition of your logical operator OR. Now both note that if both operands evaluates to false, the result is false. For example, consider the expression that is 38 greater than 33 or 33 less than 33. Now first condition is true because 38 is greater than 33, but second condition is false. So true or false is equal to true because the result is true because both the expressions are not values to false. Note that the logical OR operator has lower priority than your relational operator. Now third one is logical NOT operator. The logical NOT operator is a unary operator and is written in front of a single operand. The logical NOT operator negates the result of the expression following it. That is, if the expression returns a true value, then the logical NOT operator will return false, and vice versa. The table shows the truth table for NOT operator. That is, it has the following syntax: NOT operand. So operand is true, then result is false. If operand is false, then result will be true. Let us see an example. NOT 23 greater than 43. 23 greater than 43 is false. So NOT. So now the answer is true because it evaluates to false. So just opposite of false is true. Note that the logical NOT operator has a higher precedence than the relational and arithmetic operators. Now let us understand logical operator with an example or a program. Now I have written one program, public class logical operator, public static void main string arguments. Now first statement I am using for AND operator, second statement I am using for OR operator, third statement I am using for NOT operator. So first we will see first one. So here I have written in double quotation, I have written this statement so that it will display on terminal window as it is. So I come to know what the resultant or which resultant value is that. So 25 greater than 33, this is false. Now 25 less than 27, this condition is true, but true and false is always false. So answer is false here. Now second statement says that 38 is greater than 33, correct, and 33 is less than 33. This is all incorrect. Now this value is true and this value is false. In between we are using OR operator. So answer will be true, because in OR condition either of the statement will be true, then it evaluates to true. Now third one is not 23 greater than 43. Now this condition is to false. Now answer will be true, because when the condition when operand value is false, then resultant value will be true. This is all about your logical operators. Now next topic I am going to cover, that will be types of operator. Headings is same. In that I am going to continue with assignment operator, increment and decrement operator, conditional operator, precedence and associativity of operator. Prepare the notes of that topics which are discussed today, and please maintain the one copy, and in that you try to write all your queries and questions so that you can ask me anytime whenever you feel to ask. Thank you children. God bless you all. Take care. Bye bye.